Check, 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 check. We live, people. Can't Teach Us Radio Show. Big shout out to everybody tuning in right now. Shout out to everybody tuning in last night. I'm gonna stop saying the rest of the show. That's just my opinion.
Listen, last night was a lituation. We were litty titty.
Epic night.
Hashtag titty.
We got a special guest in the building. I'm gonna let you take it, Cash.
We got a special guest in the building.
ahead,
I'm gonna
introduce
mock
yourself.
Travis. No, now we got Ray Marie in the building. I want you to introduce yourself and let us tell your guests about yourself.
Oh, yes, this thing. Is that me doing
And
that?
stop rubbing your titty on.
I know I'm trying to make sure I don't hit this mic. What's up, everybody? Hi.
What's up? What's up?
I'm Ray Marie. I'm a singer-songwriter slash art, anything art.
Slash dope.
Slash.
Dope.
Yes.
So where you from? Let us know a little bit about your background. Tell us about yourself.
I'm Long Island born and raised. From CI, Central Islip. Right now I'm in Babylon, but like I said, Long Island is where I'm at.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what was it like for you growing up in Long Island?
Long Island was, I mean, to me, I feel like it's a difference if I had maybe been in like Manhattan or Brooklyn, you know what I mean? It's a little bit different as far as maybe what you encounter, but where I was in CI, like we was pretty much like the hood of our,
Well,
of our
CI
ice
is
yeah.
a hood.
Yeah, you know what I'm
People
saying?
be
So-
sleeping on CI, like they think it's out
Right.
Where
there.
they find on them bikes?
right, exactly. So, you know what I mean?
No, I don't go past exit 32.
So
Terrible.
the border. So so yeah, I mean, being in Long Island, it pretty much just kept me grounded because I was exposed to, issues that maybe a couple towns over in the more privileged neighborhoods they didn't have to deal with. So I'm just very level-headed. I dealt with a lot at a young age, and it all helped to build me, you know what I'm saying, as the artist that I am. So I write all my stuff, so everything is coming from life experience.
So what motivated you to start getting into, writing, music, and stuff like that?
I've always been a writer, always. I started off doing poetry. I started off writing stories. Just at a young age, I was an English major, like creative writing, anything writing type I wanted to do. But I've always been into music, so I was like, all right, well, of course, I'm gonna write my own, my own music. I got a story to tell. So, and I've always been drawn or captivated. I connect more with the lyrics of songs. So, growing up, I was like a Brandy head. I love Faith Evans. I love Music Soul Child. All the old school
Classic.
90s R&B,
I fuck with
exactly. I'm a
Brandy.
90s R&B head.
I used to have a crush on her back then.
Right? She's
A chocolate ass.
so underrated. But yeah, so like I said, all of those, all of the lyrics and the content of that song just made me want to be more of that type of artist, like where people could hear my stuff and relate to it, and I feel, good because I know for a fact that this is a piece of me that I'm giving to everybody.
So I see that you just compared. You said that you mess with Faith Evans, Brandy, and you're comparing yourself to those artists.
No, not comparing.
Well, you know what I mean. Like you're.
They were
that's the
more
the reason-
inspiration.
Yeah. So talking about how they were inspirational to you. How would you compare with them and the artists that we have out today? Could you relate to any artists today that
Yeah,
are as
definitely.
inspirational to you?
Definitely.
You know who
I
I'm
have
gonna
one.
say.
You already know.
You know who I'm gonna say.
I'm
Remind me
literally
of-
obsessed, and I've been obsessed since day one, since B2K days, since before when people thought that she was Lil Fizz's cousin, Janae Aiko. I love her to death. I love her to death. I love her, and that's such like a not a goal, but when you look up to somebody so much and you're like, yo, like as an artist, you're everything I want to embody. You know what I'm saying? To her, from her lyricism.
Mine is crazy side because you know she's a little crazy.
A
Nah,
little crazy is a little good sometimes.
I hear you saying that. You're throwing out the fact that you write.
Yeah.
Do you try to go into poetry and
I've
into
done it,
that direction as well?
I did on actually my last song that I just put out is called Shoulda Known. I just put a video out to that a couple months ago. At the end of the song, I actually break down and I go into a spoken word because I started off with poetry, and I feel like if you're a rapper, you're kind of like a poet. You know what I'm saying? If you're a lyricist, you're still a poet. It starts off in poetry form. So I just got the standard background on how to, you know what I'm saying, how to formulate it, and then I just made it my own. But yeah, the poetry is, I love poetry. Like I want to do more of that.
Nice.
Like I said, I keep saying rapping. Y'all like, Ray, you don't rap. You're not a rapper. Yes, I am. I do everything. You know what I'm saying? I do
All the
everything.
above.
I do everything. So.
Like Mr. Reggie Bull over here. He's not a
Right,
DJ. He's
you know
an
what I mean?
I'm
entertainer.
an entertainer. I got my
Right.
hands in everything.
Exactly.
Again, I
That's
have to
what I'm
sidebar that. He's not a stripper.
I'm not-
I'm an artist, you know what I mean? So
There
I
you
don't
go.
want to put
That's a
myself in
fact.
any specific because I don't want to limit myself. I know I
That's
have
fair. I like that.
capabilities, so I'm like,
clap on
I'm an
that.
artist. I'm an artist.
We'll hook you up after this. So let's get into the music, man. The fans is watching, people tuned in. Let's get to the tracks right now.
Let's talk about our first single that we're going to play right now.
Okay.
Explain this to us. Tell us a little about this.
Okay, this was the last track that I just put out. I actually just put a dope visual on YouTube. Shout out to my bro Function. He shot that super dope. That one, there was no real idea behind it. I heard the beat. Within a couple of minutes, something popped in my head. Started writing it down. I think that's probably the quickest that I've ever recorded a song. And I actually recorded that song in my ex's bedroom. You know what I mean? Like home
Listen,
studio type.
that's where
You know
the
what I'm
hits.
saying?
That's where
Like,
the hits are usually made.
Right. Like, but I was
People that
like,
made hits in bathrooms.
yeah, I was like, I wasn't frustrated at him, but it was like a lot going on, and it was like I said, usually within the first couple of minutes of hearing a song or a beat, I'll know if I'm gonna be able to fuck with it or not. So when I heard the beat, something popped into my head. I just started writing it down. I was like, all right, recorded it right after. You know what I'm saying? So like, I literally got that song done like probably the quickest that I've. And I was like, oh, this sounds dope. This is one of my favorite songs that I've done. Should have known. It's pretty much like you probably have been in situations where your gut or your intuition, sorry, I keep tapping my, your gut or your intuition will tell you that something's not right. You know what I'm saying? You should have known. Like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? You ever have somebody, I told you so. Like, that's like, you know what I'm saying? You should have known. But this was more of like a realization for myself. You know what I'm saying? That should have known. That's just how the story goes. It's going to move on. You know what I'm saying? Keep
Yeah,
it
let's
moving.
hear it, yo. Should have known. Can't Teach This radio show. Strong.
So, about that track, should have known. First and foremost, like I said, I'm not gonna compare you to Jhené Aiko. However, I know that that's like an idol for you and you look up to her. I love that spoken word that you did at the end of this. You know I'm a big fan of your music. I've always been.
And I love you for that.
As a matter of fact, I got a story. Let me tell you something about Ray Marie. Ray was a person that, the fact that I love her to death, I've known her for a few years now. I met her through my homegirl Kima, which is crazy. That's how I met Ray.
We went to school together.
Her and Kima went to school together. I grew up with Kima. Kima is a flat side kid from Amityville. And they ended up going to, Kima like moved and they ended up at CI together. So she went to school with Kima. And I remember Ray would not, like, I always told her she was dope. I used to, every year, she'll tell you, every year, before my birthday comes, Ray, I'll be expecting my birthday phone call with you singing on my voice note. Every year she calls and wishes me happy birthday, but she has to sing it. She has to sing it. She knows, she's like, oh, I'm sick. I don't care. You know the rules. So, Ray never, she was not motivated at a point to do her music. And this is just honestly coming from a friend that loves her dearly. She was not motivated. When I tell you that I got this girl out of her shell, and I like she was like taken into so many negative outlooks of stuff, and I had to like instill on her like, yo, fuck that negativity. Fuck the people that's trying to hold you back, because there was so many people, and I told her, I said, when people are intimidated by you and they see your light, they're not gonna tell you they see your light.
no
They're gonna make you feel like you're
Shade.
less than what you are.
You got too much light over there.
Take
Exactly.
away that light,
Bring
can't
that
dim
shade
my
over there.
shine.
You shining too
No,
bright.
you cannot
So
dim my
they
shine.
used to, I'm talking, hold her tracks from her, not give her, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. She went through the trenches of bullshit. But she still,
overcame it.
yeah, you know what I'm
Look
saying?
at you now. Shining, shining.
And you're
shining.
into your music. Like, to see you grow from what you've grown from, Ray, it's a huge step. Like, you've transformed so much and knowing your background.
Don't make me cry.
Shout out to your birthday coming up soon,
Right?
November
Scorpio
9th.
season, yes.
I'm still a Leo, so
Oh.
the hottest sign ever.
Let me scoot over a little
Mr.
bit.
Raging Bull.
Mr. Leo over here.
So let's get back into the next track, Cash. What we
Thank
got
you, Cash.
next?
I
What
love
we
you
got
so
next?
much. I really
The
appreciate
next
it.
track we have is Let It Go, so we'll let Ray give us and talk to us a little bit about this one.
Let It Go. Okay. This is probably one of my favorite songs that I've done. that you guys have heard. Let me put it that way, because you guys haven't heard a lot of my songs. The Rough Draft EP coming soon. But I did this a couple years ago, and I didn't get it like mixed and released and stuff until probably like, now is my mic too loud? That sounds loud.
LA, check the mic levels on All right, there you go.
Yeah, so Let It Go was, I made that a couple years ago. And like I said, I write all my stuff, so whatever I'm going through at the time, like I try to use that as inspiration. So Let It Go was pretty self-explanatory. I was dealing with something that wasn't worth holding on to, so mental note, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. You can only do but so much, and if somebody shows you that they're not reciprocating your energy and they're not reciprocating your love, let it go. They don't need to. They don't deserve it. You know what I mean?
Let that shit go.
That's what Let It Go.
I've been letting a lot of shit go in 2017.
Right? You have to.
Let it go.
So let's get into that track right now, Cash.
The cold
Produced
never
by
bothered me
KB.
anyway.
Shout out to KB. He's super, super, super dope. Spaceship Music, RCSMG. He started me out. I really would like to give a special shout out to him because he believed in me enough to give me the opportunity to just be like, Ray, I'm going to just make you some beats. Like, no charge here. Boom. Let me see what you can do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Shout out to KB.
KB, you my heart. You already know. So shout out to KB for
that
this
was a
one.
good man for that.
It was. So, like I said, this is a couple years old, but this is one of my more up-tempo joints. You can still vibe out to it because most of my sounds are more chill, smoke a blunt, like, you know what I mean, chill out. But this one is more up-tempo type, you know.
No, we can do that after this.
Yeah, yeah.
After this.
Right, so it's Let It Go.
Let it go. Can't
get
Teach
into
This
that.
radio show. Strong Island Radio. We live, baby.
Spaceship music. You say what? You say. You say what? You say. Boy, you say why? Am I walking away? And why? Am I moving on and saying bye? Cause you all in my ear, you talking that I said ain't it funny now when you see me drive by? And I'm flying past you, watch me fly. Boy, I'm so over you like sky. Like ain't it funny how the tables have turned? Can't cross that bridge because I've let it burn. How many times will it take before you learn that I don't need your love? I'm giving up on love.
So shout out to Ray Marie. Look right in that camera, any camera you want, and just let the
Because I'm
people
like, I don't know
know
where I've been looking.
where they can find you.
I'm looking over there, over there.
Contact info, email address, the whole nine.
Yes, thank you so much for you guys having me. I
Not a problem.
appreciate it. You guys can follow me on any, or all my social sites are pretty much the same. It's RayMarieX, and the O is a 0, so Ray Marie XO. My YouTube is just Ray Space Marie. Like I said, I just uploaded a couple interviews and some things on there. My SoundCloud is, you can just search Ray Marie XO. Same thing, like I said, make sure that you put a 0 for the O. My IG, like I said, follow me on IG first, and then all my handles you could probably find on there. But yeah, just stay tuned, and everybody that's been rocking with me, I really do appreciate the support. The Rough Draft EP is coming soon. The Rough Draft EP is coming soon.
That's
okay,
right.
The Rough Draft. Remember that, the Rough Draft EP.
So you bring it back here and release it.
Yes, of course, of
That's
course.
right.
The Rough
Make sure
Draft
that-
EP is coming out.
Make sure you come here.
Yes, yes,
Can't Teach This radio.
yes.
All right. Now we're going to take a quick commercial break, pay some bills. Then we got Chris Prom in the building, all right? We out.